I have not my slide. Okay, so I will present you our regional data platform of West and Central African. Okay, this platform was founded, this project was funded by the BID program. BID, which stands for Biodiversity Information for Development. And the goal of this project was to connect herbarium data to make them available on the GBIF website and on a new West and Central African data portal. So this project started in April 2021 and ended 6 months ago. Currently, there are 6 participating countries, and we can easily add other members thanks to the project architecture. We have one data set containing herbarium data from the 6 countries, and all these specimens are now visible on the GBIF website and on our new data portal. Here is the workflow of the project from the RIA database to the publication on the GBIF and on the data portal, thanks to the IPT. So we choose the ALA technology for our data portal because it's natively connected to the IPT. And we have to create one to publish our data on the GBIF. And it's entirely customizable. So the first tool is RIA, which stands for Réseau Informatique des Herbiers d'Afrique, which means Digital Network of African Herbaria. It has been developed by Hervé Chevillotte from IRD France. RIA is a data management application built for herbarium data and allowing Herbarium Data Manager to enter or modify their specimen data or referential data. So each member has an account to connect to the platform and has its own database on it. And there is also public web pages to display this data on this platform. The second tool is the IPT, which stands for Integrated Publish-It Toolkit. So with this web application, we can connect to our RIA database and generate a Darwin Core archive from this data and send it to the GBIF website, but also to our LA portal. So on this IPT, we have one data set containing herbarium data from the 6 countries by connecting it to our RIA database. We have mapped the RIA model to the Darwin Core model and created metadata. So now these data are available on the GBIF website. And if we update this data on the RIA platform to publish it on the GBIF, we just have to republish it thanks to the IPT. And the last step we need to we want to implement the automation of this process in order to periodically publish this data without any other interventions than the modification of the data by the data manager on the RIA platform. So here you can see the dataset on the GBIF website, our dataset. And we had created the LA portal. So it's developed by Atlas of Living Australia and the Living Atlases community. With this web application, we can search, display, and download all the herbarium data. To create it, we modified configuration and did web customization, HTML and CSS. And as you can see, and for example, for the result page, we keep only the record and map tabs. We have also customized data detail pages to create link between this portal and some public web pages from the RIA platform as a photo of specimen. We added an advanced search research to filter data by countries, but also by species and all the field you can see. And we set up the native connection to the IPT to retrieve our data. So now to update data on this portal, we just have to go to the collectory page, which is associated to our dataset on our IPT. You can see there is a web URL from the IPT. And we update data resources, and then we inject this new data into our Solr to running a script to load, process, and index the dataset with the Biocache into the Solr. The last step we need to implement is to create an automated data workflow with an orchestrator such as Jenkins. Then when Herbarium Data Manager will add or amend the specimen in the RIA database, we expect these changes, this new data, will be visible in the JBIF website and on the data portal at the same time, periodically and without any IT human intervention. About a second important goal, which was addition of a new member. We just have to set up an additional database on the RIA platform, and that's it. This new data will be visible on the JBIF and on the LA portal at the new publication with the IPT. So thank you for your attention, and thanks to all the partners of the project.
If you want. And also I can add that the BID project was led by Pierre Radji from Benin, from Togo, sorry. And we were partner, but there's no question. Well, quite. It's the end of the afternoon. Thank you, Alice. In this case.